1. Hook it's midnight, and your app goes down. Your team scrambles to roll back the last deployment, but why did it happen? The answer might surprise you. This rush leads to bugs, downtime, and those dreaded midnight rollbacks. Each rollback costs time and money, not to mention the stress it puts on your team. 3. The simple explanation: C/CD automates your software delivery process. You push code, and it goes live. Simple, right? But here's the catch: not all code is ready for production. When you automate without proper checks, you might deploy a feature that breaks existing functionality. This can happen due to lack of testing, overlooked edge cases, or miscommunication among teams. To avoid these problems, you need to ensure that every deployment is thoroughly vetted before it reaches your users. 4. Real-world example: let's look at a real-world scenario. A startup called TechStart had a growing user base, around 50,000 active users. They pushed a new feature to enhance user experience without adequate testing. Within hours, users reported crashes during peak traffic. The app was processing 1,000 requests per minute, but the new code couldn't handle the load. As a result, TechStart's system slowed down, leading to an 80% increase in error rates. The team rolled back the deployment at 1 a.m. This process took them over 2 hours, costing the company both money and user trust. They lost around $15,000 in potential revenue that night alone. All because they didn't adequately test their code before deploying. 5. What to do instead to avoid the midnight rollback. Follow this step-by-step framework. 1. Set up a staging environment. Create a mirror of your production environment. If you expect 1,000 requests per minute, simulate that. 2. Automated testing. Implement unit tests for every new feature. Aim for at least 80% code coverage to catch most issues early. 3. Load testing. Before deploying, run load tests to see how your application performs under stress. Use tools like JMeter or Gatling to simulate traffic. Set thresholds, like ensuring response times stay under 200 milliseconds even at peak load. 4. Feature flags. Use feature flags to control the rollout of new features. This allows you to test in production without exposing all users to potential issues. 5. Monitor and rollback mechanism. Set up automated monitoring tools. Establish clear rollback procedures to revert to the last stable version quickly if something goes wrong. This structured approach reduces the risk of producing bugs and minimizes the chances of needing a midnight rollback. 6. Common mistakes. Let's highlight 5 common mistakes teams make with C/CD, and how to avoid them. 1. Lack of testing. Fix. Implement mandatory unit tests for every piece of code before it hits staging. 2. Ignoring code reviews. Fix. Enforce peer code reviews. This encourages collaboration and catches mistakes early. 3. Overlooking documentation. Fix. Keep documentation up to date. Ensure every feature has associated documentation to avoid confusion. 4. Skipping load tests. Fix. Always run load tests before deployment. Make it a part of your C pipeline. 5. Not learning from failures. Fix. After every incident, hold a retrospective. Discuss what went wrong and how to improve processes for next time. 7. Quick checklist before you deploy. Ask yourself these questions. Have all unit tests passed? Is there a staging environment that mimics production? Did we run load tests and meet performance thresholds? Are feature flags in place for risky deployments? Is monitoring set up to catch issues immediately? If you can answer yes to all, you're on the right track. 8. Summary plus CTA: midnight rollbacks can be avoided with proper C/CD practices. Implement a robust testing strategy, use feature flags, and ensure thorough monitoring. Don't let a rushed deployment cause stress for you and your team. If you found this information valuable, leave a comment below about your experiences with C/CD. And don't forget to subscribe for more practical tech insights. Let's keep your deployments smooth and your nights restful. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost.